for Paralympic Games. Let's turn attention to Yobe State, where recent flooding in Bade local government area has killed at least 20 persons and displaced about 3,000. Many residents are still homeless days after a heavy downpour caused heavy flooding. 3 federal roads were also destroyed, leaving commuters stranded. The state government says efforts are in place to bring succor to the victims and provide relief items to cushion the effect of the flood. Joining me for more on this is Executive Secretary, Yobe State Emergency Management Agency, Gashua Yobe. Mr. Mohammed, how exactly is SEMA responding to this flood disaster?
Thank you very much for having me online. And from Yobe State, the devastating effect of the flood has come in with some multiple challenges. But His Excellency Governor Malabuni has, since the dissemination of findings from NIMED, directed that we should be proactive and we should prepare our best in the event of risks across the communities. So as I speak to you now, the flood has affected, has disconnected even the access road to most of our local government areas. But of course, we have already prepositioned some items in some of those locations. But we are prioritizing those in IDP camps, those that have lost their shelters and are displaced in temporary shelters. We are prioritizing them and giving them first-line support in terms of hygiene, sanitary kits, and also basic life-saving support, basic commodities for food and other items. Those in host community were also being profiled. We're looking at how we can reintegrate them back to their homes. But most importantly, His Excellency is repositioning his effort towards reconnecting those roads. Because without access roads, there's no way you can even move the commodities to those locations. We have reached out to our partners, WFP, and we are looking for opportunity when it's necessary to use chopper to provide those logistics to those communities. But as I speak to you now, over 18,000 households have been affected with over 40,000 individuals. And most of the houses that were destroyed, about 23,000 plus, they are moot houses. Some public facilities were also affected. But then we are trying our best to see that the first line support and SOCO has reached the most vulnerable. But this flooding has come, it has not happened in so many years. And the experience we have now, being the peak of the rainy season, we hope it will subside when the season is ending.
All right. And then, two-in-one question now. What is the relationship between SEMA and NEMA in dealing with this issue? And secondly, what are the plans to take those people back to their homes after the flooding?
We have been collaborating with NEMA. For every assessment we conduct, we make sure that we inform NEMA, and NEMA come to us, our rescue. Most of the time, we do the assessment together with them. And as I speak to you now, most of the reports we have sent to NEMA, and NEMA has assured us to support us with with relief materials from the federal government of Nigeria. And secondly, for those that we want to reintegrate, of course, NEMA is also part of it. Apart from NEMA, other federal government agencies that have mandate to respond to flood or to support IDPs were also incorporated. National Commission for Refugees were also informed. So what we do now is to ensure that the response of the state government gives the first line support, the SOCO that they need to survive during this trying moment, while NEMA is prepositioning items to make sure that the mid-term and the long-term solutions were made. And as I speak to you now, federal government has directed states to submit comprehensive damages caused by flood, especially roads, bridges that affect the community, including household and facilities that were affected. And we have compiled our own, and we are ready to submit to the federal government before the deadline. But NEMA and Yobe SEMA work together through assessment, through response, and through resource mobilization.
All right, then. Executive Secretary, Yobe State Emergency Management Agency, Gashua Yobe. Thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you very much.